Marian Sweetnam's interest in swimming dates back to her participation in and love of the sport as a child, when she learned to swim at the Lakeshore Swim Club. She developed her competitive skills at the Etobicoke Memorial Swim Club. Her interest in the sport was rekindled in 1978 with the opening of the Lindsay Swimming Pool, where she became an official when her 3 children, Steve, Pete, and Nancy, joined the Lindsay Lightning Bolt Swim Club. In 1979, Marian joined the volunteer staff as a coach for the Superfish, a group of very young swimmers. In 1984, Marian filled a vacancy and became head coach of the 70-member Lindsay Club, where, for 17 years, she coordinated programs and trained swimmers from the novice through to international levels. She also recruited a staff of volunteer parents to help with coaching. As a self-taught coach, Marian read, researched, and quizzed her peers to accumulate a wealth of knowledge in the art and science of swim coaching. She also used her degree in nutrition from the University of Guelph to teach her swimmers benefits of good nutrition. Due to the expensive and limited pool time in Lindsay, she developed a creative, fun program of training. Dryland strength training was an important part of her regimen, with the help of another town asset, ex-Ottawa Rough Rider Doug Collins. It has been noted that the Lindsay Swim Club produced a much higher ratio of good swimmers than other clubs of roughly the same size. This included 6 national-level athletes in various events. The Commonwealth Gold, Silver, and Bronze medals for Ontario Aquatic Hall of Fame member Nancy Sweetnam in 1990 brought the Lindsay Swim Club national and international recognition. Marian was the first female coach to be named Canadian Swim Coach of the Year in 1990. In 1992, the club won the provincial AAA Team Championship. Olympian Matt Rose was also a product of the Lindsay Swim Club and was coached by Marian until her retirement as head coach in 1997. Swimming Canada selected Marian in 1992 and again in 1996 to head a committee addressing selection criteria for female coaches' inclusion to national and international coaching staff positions. After her retirement, Marian continued to mentor coaches and help the local club on a part-time basis, since she still loved to work with youngsters. Marian coached her daughter Nancy, who participated in the 1992 and 1996 Olympic Games, held 10 national and 6 Commonwealth records, was national champion 21 times, and was a World Cup winner in 1991. To quote Marian, "Without Nancy, I wouldn't be here, getting inducted into the Ontario Aquatic Hall of Fame, and without me, she wouldn't have had this fantastic swimming career. We were a team, and she was the mentor and catalyst for the entire Lindsay Lightning Bolt Swim Club." Marian also worked as team manager for swimmers with a disability and the National Paralympic team. Her experience as a grassroots swimmer's parent, head coach, as well as coach at the national and international level made her a valuable asset and led her to serve not only on the Huronia Region's Board and Coaches Committee, but also on the Swim Ontario Board of Directors as a director at large. Over her long coaching career, Marian earned a long list of honors, such as the Ontario Female Swim Coach of the Year in 1990, 91, 92, and 95. Ontario Female Coach of the Year for all sports in 1990 and 1995, as well as Canadian Swim Coach of the Year in 1990. She was a national team coach at the Pan-Pacific Championships in 1989, 91, and 95, the World Cup European Tour in 91, 92, and 96, the International Cup in Rome in 1990, the World Championships in 1995, and also the Pan Am Games in 1993. Marian fondly remembers the good old days, during which swimming was fun, when the club only swam 5 times a week and never on weekends, when the town and local papers were very supportive of all the achievements at all levels of the club. She remembers the town receptions and picture signings while Canadian and Commonwealth records were being broken and the Olympic team had become a reality. Marian also remembers the fact that several city clubs tried to recruit Nancy with promises of more pool time, better programs, and a real coach. None of these really mattered. With the support of friends, family, and the community, moving away was never an option for Nancy. During all this time, Marian became more educated by traveling across Canada, taking courses, and being mentored by coaches whom she admired. In her spare time, Marian sews and has produced hundreds of swimsuits for many locals and teams. Much time has been spent in the past few years with her involvement of the development of the Kawartha section of the Trans-Canada Trail. She is an avid golfer and a member of the Biker Babes, a local cycling club. Another quote from Marian says it all. "I had a great career. Nancy had a great career. My husband George and our sons learned to cook, clean, and get along. I must thank them for their support in making all of this happen. In sports, the athletes on the podium get the glory, but behind the scenes is a support system and someone who makes it work. Marian is such a someone. Mother, grandmother, wife, good community citizen, and outstanding coach, a true builder for the sport of swimming in her community and beyond. The Ontario Aquatic Hall of Fame is proud to induct Marian Sweetnam as a builder.